Hey guys, it's Melissa and Alvin from CrownWatchBlog, and today we're here to talk about the Citizen Promaster Fugu NY009 collection.
That's right, and they are all made exclusively for the Asian market. So let's check them out.
So the first time we saw the Promaster Fugu was at last year's Basel World.
That's right, it was the last thing we saw at the Citizen booth, and it was supposed to be top secret and everything.
What were your first impressions?
Really liked the watches a lot. I thought that the Promaster Fugu has a very nice backstory. The case shape was really unique, one of its kind with the serrated edges that resembles a Fugu.
Right, half a fish look.
Yeah, legit dive watches, not limited, but water resistant to 200 meters. And it has automatic movement, the caliber 8203, which is important to me because, you know, I like
In fact, both of us liked it so much that we placed an order right there on the spot. And that's the watches that we're wearing today.
Yep, these are the ones.
But today we're not here to talk about the NY008 from last year. We're here to talk about the new gen, the NY009 collection.
Yeah, but before we get into all of that, first a bit of history.
Citizen has been making dive watches since the Parawater from 1959, the first Japan-made watch with 100-meter water resistance. In 1993, it introduced the NY004 dive watch series on which the Fugu is based.
Signature elements include a left-handed crown, distinctive bezel and 42mm case. These features are found in the new NY009 series, along with redesigned indexes based on the iconic JP2000 from 1985.
So what's new with the NY009?
Well, before we start talking about what's new about the NY009, let's talk about what has stayed the same. So in the new collection, the watches have the same case, shape, size and design. They also have the same automatic movement, the caliber 8203, which has the day and date display. And they're also all water resistant to 200 meters, which makes it a legit dive watch collection yet again. But what you will notice that's new about the new collection will be the introduction of steel bracelets, which elevate the collection into something that's more elegant and more refined.
And I also noticed a lot of classic design pair-ups like black dials with blue, red and black bezels.
Right.
And but you also have this very interesting piece here, which is limited to 888 pieces. It has a white dial with a red bezel, so it gives you a bit of a contrast there.
A bit of a Christmassy kind of look, isn't it?
Yes, but also perfect for any other time of the year.
Well, there's so many different variations on the tray today. Are there any personal favorites that you have?
Well, I would say that I'm a bit partial to these two. These are the Asia limited edition watches. They're limited to 2,000 pieces each. And I really like the two-tone aesthetic on them. This one especially, the one with the blue sunray dial, it looks really good with the blue rubber strap. And this one with the two-tone bracelet, I think, well, the steel and gold look is always a very classic retro aesthetic.
Right. And it's also a bit masculine, isn't it?
It is a bit masculine, yes. So I think the one with the rubber bracelet is going to fit better on my wrist.
Right.
Which one is your favorite?
I really like the Southeast Asian limited edition, which is limited to 1989 pieces, which is this one over here. 1989 pieces is because that was a year that the Promaster was introduced. So that has a bit of significance to it, and that is important to me in a limited edition watch. It also has a green bezel and dial, which is very on trend this year. Something that I really bought into, this new color scheme. Yeah.
You not only bought into it, you actually bought the watch as well.
Yeah, actually bought the watch as well. So you can say that I got poisoned by the Fugu again. Yeah.
Bitten by the Fugu bug.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I look forward to borrowing it from you sometime.
We will see about that.
So here are our thoughts on the new Citizen Promaster Fugu NY009 collection. Let us know what you think.
And as usual, for more watch news and reviews, visit us at CrownWatchBlog.com. See you next time.